Hello there, I'm Dom. What if I tell you that in the near future, documentation pages, knowledge base spaces, Wikipedias, blog posts even, are going to change dramatically in the near future? So I personally think there will be three things that will be implemented in near future to help consume in a better way documentations or large contents on the internet. It's going to be very personalized, which means that it's going to be implemented ChatGPT directly into this content. Then you're going to have interactive option, which means already you have this feature with ChatGPT, so you can have a conversation with this documentation. But when it presents, let's say, the sections, you're going to have controls, interactive controls, buttons like copy this into this template, prompt template. So you can expand it or rephrase it. Then you're going to have button explain it to me like I'm 10 years old or 15 years old, or explain it to me like I'm not a developer, I'm not an engineer, but explain it to me like, like to my mom. The third feature, it's going to be specific. So when I've got, let's say, 100 pages, 100 sub-pages, sections, I'm going to say what I want, what I'm looking for, and it's going to come back to me with a specific answer. Okay, in the rest of the video, I'm going to present some demos, so what is already available today, some technical details, and on the end, I'm going to mention a little bit about the new standard that I personally think is going to be the new way how we gonna interact with AI applications on the internet. And this is BYOK, which stands for Bring Your Own Key. So I want to start with from the OpenAI website, where they talk about customer stories and how their customer implement their technology. And we know that recently they released GPT-4 also in ChatGPT. And I want to show you the Stripe, how they implemented this new technology in their documentation. So I'm gonna go and play a video. I think that's gonna be the best. So you search for what is the test mode. It's for developers. They're looking for a test mode in the Stripe documentation, and they have the answer straight away. I'm just gonna show you the difference when I'm currently on their website, and I want to, what is test mode? Okay, this is not working, right? So I know what I want, but I need to find it from their documentation here on their website, and that's not very helpful. So I know that OpenAI, they don't implement, they only recorded this video, but you cannot play with it. But I actually found in real life example, which is cal.com, and you can actually play around with it. It's a little bit hidden because when you look API example, API reference, it's hard to find, you can lost yourself in this documentation. But look, command K, and I can actually ask this question here. So this is this interactive and personalized approach, what I said on the beginning, right? And specific. So show me simple API call example, and it's GPT-4, so it's a little bit slower. And I didn't speed up the video, I hope. And you can see the result straight away. So that probably saved me like 5 to 10, maybe 5 minutes of browsing their documentation. Okay, in terms of the interactive documentation, let's get back to the Stripe documentation, and imagine that the interactivity part, instead of those copy buttons here, you're gonna have buttons like copy prompt, copy the context from this part to ChatGPT, and then continue conversation. You can actually have a button directly open the assistant with the context of this page. And obviously it's going to be multilingual support, so you can chat in your own language. Now the next crazy thing would be like a button here, copy the combined minified version of this documentation, specially designed, that will fit into the prompt as a context, and then you can have a conversation with it, but you can put this conversation and inject it into your IDE and code with this context of this documentation. So I believe that documentations will be created in a special format that will be fit into text models or code models. Now, speaking about the code models, let's get back to OpenAI, those models. And okay, so current model, we've got maximum 4,000 tokens as a prompt, accepting the context window of your conversation with it. GPT-4, the latest model, actually doubled that, and even you can have 32,000 tokens. Like, this is unimaginable what it can do. Now, this is something that you need to understand, like, what is this token? What are these 4,000, 8,000, 30? Okay, let's actually ask ChatGPT about that. We can actually ask GPT-4, but I think it's going to be slower. Let's try it. How much is 32,000 tokens? How much is it roughly compared to standard English text? Give a simple answer, not lengthy. Yeah, let's go. Notice that I made typos. 16 to 20 pages of standard English text. All right, so that's actually quite a lot. Is it A4? Is it A4 pages? Yes. All right, now let's get back to the documentation and let's address elephant in the room. Super cool idea, personalized, interactive, specific. That's nice, but we all know that AI is expensive. It's energy hungry and it costs. Like, there's a reason why ChatGPT GPT-4 version is limited to 50 messages per day, because it just costs. So not every project, not every documentation will be okay to implement all those features, right? Well, unless you're gonna bring your own key. And here comes the new standard. I personally believe gonna be a new standard on the internet. Okay, so what is this bring your own key? So I tweeted some time ago in January that a new norm for AI apps and demos will be bring your own key. And let me show you what it is. So I want to show you the real world application that is using this paradigm. TypingMind is the app that you can buy paying once, and then you can put your OpenAI API key here and you can use it as ChatGPT. Okay, and that's it for today. I hope you're excited about the future with new kind of documentation pages or blog posts or Wikipedias or whatever that's going to be personalized, interactive, and specific. Thank you. If you liked it, please smash the like button, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Oh, and by the way, if you've got any comments, suggestions, please leave comment below.